I figured it out on my own. I ain't had no OG. I ain't had nobody come and show me. Feeling one of one, I know that they can't clone me. On everything, I did this on my homie. On everything.
Hi, y'all. So I just came on here. I was trying not to do it, but I gotta do it because I gotta get this off my chest. So I'm in the car wash. How many of y'all remember going to the car wash? Love being in the car wash. So this is for y'all. So anyway, I just came on here to talk to y'all for a minute about haters. And I hate talking about haters, but we're gonna talk about haters today. Very rarely do I give my time and my energy to haters. Hey y'all, I'm in the car wash, so for all of y'all who always like being in the car wash, y'all get to live the car wash experience with me. So I'm out and about in these here streets, and y'all know when I got something burning on my heart, I just gotta come talk to y'all about it. So I'm gonna give just a few minutes, and I ain't gonna be before you long because I don't talk about haters much, but I want to talk about. So I'm on hold so I can book this trip because my child is leaving me. So let's talk about the fact that, like, my last baby is leaving the house. She's going to college in New York. So I'm taking her away to school tomorrow. So they're doing classes on in person. So my little pootie is going to be gone. I don't know what I'm going to do. So anyway, I just came on here. It's really... I'm going to call it Tiana Taylor inspired, so I'm going to let her get in trouble, not me. But one of her lyrics of her song says, you digmatize my feelings, then judge the way I'm healing. So I just want to talk about those people that want to judge the way we, like, get better, right? So it's like people don't always treat you the way that you would desire, right? And that's their choice, and it's their karma, whatever happens to them as a result for not treating you the right way, right? That's not anything that we have to hold on to or be upset. Oh, they did me wrong. Oh, it's kind of loud. We get upset like, oh, they did me wrong, this, that, or the other, right? We don't have to hold on to any of that, really, because people are going to get their karma, and people are going to get, don't worry, y'all, I'm about to pull over so I can vacuum my car. I'm not driving and videoing, because that would be what? Dangerous! And we don't want to die trying to get the people a word. No, we don't got time for that. So, anyway... I won't be before you long because, like I said, we talking about haters, and I don't really give that much time and energy to haters. But I just got to talk about those people that want to hate on the way that you get better, right? I just want to talk about those people that just, like, want to hate on the glow-up. And a glow-up is for everybody. See, I don't know why y'all get me silly. Hey, boo! I see my niecey on here. Hey, King! Welcome to my lab or whatever. Alright, so my people automatically give me life, like on period, right? Because, like, I choose who I fuck with. So the people that I fuck with, alright? So when I see them, they get me happy. So, yeah, so y'all want to peep my shirt, which y'all should, because I just dropped the F-bomb so many times. So I'm going to get better. I'm going to stop cussing so much because I got to be respectful to everybody on my live. And I really have some... I have some people that I really respect because they're older. And although this is my Facebook page and I can do whatever I want to, I still want to be respectful for those who do not curse or feel like you shouldn't curse. So anyway, but my shirt say, and y'all can blame Dominga for this, I'm classy, but I cuss a little. Okay, so for those of y'all just tuning in, I'm on hold. Excuse my hold music. Because a nigga about to take her child to school tomorrow, New York. She's leaving me. What am I going to do without Pootie? For those of y'all who grew up seeing all my hashtags, have you met Pootie? I don't know what I'm going to do without that little girl when she leave me. Anywho. All right, so we talking about people that be trying to hate on our glow up. This is what I really want to say, and I was trying not to do it, but this is just like burning in my spirit, right? So we're going to blame Tiana Taylor because Tiana Taylor made the lyric that said, you digmatize my feelings, then judge the way I'm healing, right? And I take that as, like, you know, people be putting us through stuff. And I'm not just talking about romantic relationships. I'm talking about period, right? So, like, what's the best thing to do whenever you realize that, like, a situation is broken you or you're heartbroken or you're disappointed with the situation? What's the healthiest thing to do? Work on you, right? Go within. Not lash out, blame the other person, become bitter, all of those things. The best thing you can do is work on you. The best thing you can do is become better and not bitter, right? But the crazy thing is, and I'm going to give them just about 30 seconds of my time, it's really interesting to me how people will hate on your glow up, right? They will do you however they want to, right? And then when you start getting better versus bitter, guess what they want to say? What do they want to say? They want to say, oh, you so extra. Oh, you want attention. But when I was laying in a ditch crying and bleeding, I couldn't get your attention. Let's just be real, okay? I'm going to piss somebody off today, but oh well, I still love you. So anyway, yeah, like how is it that people can treat you however they want to, and then whenever you decide to get better and you decide to glow up and you're a big fucking deal and really you just minding your business trying to heal, right? And you don't feel like you need to put your light under a bushel anymore. Because why? Because you worked hard for this light. You worked hard for your healing, right? And really, what shines outwardly is the inside. Why am I so beautiful? Because a nigga be working on her shit. You heard? Okay. I be in my room. I be giving myself, the therapist be giving I be giving myself therapy, right? And I be dealing with my shit. Okay, so I just really despise people that like want to shade you or act like now all of a sudden, and this goes for friends as well, like you see me and you don't have nothing to say. But anyway, I just think it's really crazy how people go, like they go from hating on you for one thing, like because of what they think you got or whatever the case may be. Hey y'all, I'm just going off. I'm not even saying hi to the people coming in like I normally do. I'm sorry. Hey y'all, shout out to my niecey boo, Dwayne, Kiki, Tevin. Hey Lisa. Yo, when you have friends that go all the way back to high school, right? That's called abundance. So hey Lisa. Okay, so yeah, so like said, just a recap for those who just got in here, I'm giving about, I don't know how long it's been, a couple of minutes of my day to talk about haters, because I don't talk about haters too much, you know. We go through phases where, I mean, you do go through those phases in life where you look around, hey Beezy, you do go through phases where you look around in life and you start to realize that like, ooh, it's so much hate around me, right? We all go through that. And it's fine. But then at some point, like when you realize that the haters are around and you let hate be your motivation, then after a while you stop talking about them. Because like they ain't even worth talking about. They can't stop you from anything that it is that you're looking to do. So guess what? People are always going to hate, right? So I don't give much time to talk about the haters. But I'm talking about the haters just for a minute because I think it's a shame that people have to be out here clawing and fighting for their healing to get to a better place in life. And then you get to a better place in life and people perceive you different because you're doing different things. And then they want to sit back and say, oh, you just want to be seen. Oh, you need so much attention. Or sorry, y'all, my phone rang. Hey, Ebs. But really, you know, like the reality is like they should be happy that you made it through whatever it is that you made it through. Like when I was talking about my girls on Girls Weekend, and I pointed out the fact that they had a glow, yo, that's because they've been through some stuff. Like I done been through a whole lot of shit, right? Like I fought hard for this balanced, tranquil queen that you see before you. Like it, like what the memes say, I've been through a lot of chaos for this peace or this tranquility, right? So, so I want y'all to stop hating on people's glow up and stop hating on the things that people choose to get healthier and better. And you know what? Really, that's only a narcissistic attitude that would try to put somebody down because they see that they're being better. Like, stop being jealous. Like, it's not trying to get attention. It's not needing to be seen. It's called being better. Hey, Will, it's called being better and not bitter. Like I told a friend of mine the other day, like, yo, I'm just trying not to turn into a monster, right? Because all of the shit that I've been through, I could be a monster. I refuse though, right? I refuse because I'm sitting here for a reason and for a purpose. And I am all about my purpose, and I'm not going to stop shining because people think I want attention. I'm not going to stop shining because people think I'm doing it for the likes. I'm not going to stop shining because people worried about who's in my inbox. Don't worry about who's in my inbox. If you take care of your relationships and you keep, oh my God, I'm gonna be in so much trouble, but oh well, I just can't, I gotta speak it. If you take care of your relationships, your friendships, regardless, I'm not just talking about romantic relationships, I'm talking about just relationships, period. If you take care of and nurture your relationships, you don't have to worry about anything that goes on outside of that relationship, right? You give it your all because what? We give out of abundance, not out of scarcity. We talked about abundance and scarcity yesterday. If you give out of abundance, everything that you give, yeah, I can be extra, but guess what? So what? And I'm not going to regret anything that I have given to anybody or anything that I have given out. Why? Because I give out of abundance. So when you give out of abundance, there's always more. When you give out of scarcity, you're always worried about getting back because scarcity means I already don't have enough. So if I already don't have enough and then I give you some and then I give you some, then I feel depleted. But we don't want to live a life of scarcity and depletion because like it's just low vibe. It's toxic. Like you would be depressed there, you would be anxious there, you would be violent there, you would be agitated, right? So we want to live in an abundant mindset because abundance says that like, hey, like if I have God, if I have source, whoever it is that you believe on, your higher power, the universe, whatever it is, like if you believe that everything you are comes from them, it's called aligning with your source. If you believe that everything you are comes from an abundant universe, source, God, whatever it is that you believe, if you align yourself with that and you believe that everything I am comes out of that, then there is no lack, right? Because there is no lack in God. There is no lack in the universe because it's just vast, right? There is no lack in source. Why? Because source is the source of everything, right? I did not come on here to preach, y'all. So anywho, yeah, so stop hating on people because they glowing up. If anything, you should be happy for people as they get over what it is that they've been through. I can recognize people that have gone through a spiritual awakening because we just look different. We just shine different. We just start getting creative. We start eating right. We start dropping weight. We just start glowing without no makeup on. Those are people that are spiritually awake. So you know what? Like, applaud people on. Like, push people on. Because guess what? Most of us that are waking up right now, most of us that are stepping into who it is that we are right now, is because we've been through some hard ass cycles. Some hard ass shit. I'm sorry. Y'all gotta excuse me. Mom, Dad, cover your ears. All my elders that are on here, please forgive me. Especially those who like, oof, I probably work with your kids or something like that. Like, please forgive me, but guess what? I'm classy, but I cuss a little. So today I'm cussing a little. So anyway, guys, yeah, most of us, and the other thing, for those of us that are on the other side of through, don't despise what you went through to get to where it is that you are now. Because most times, Like the biggest glow ups came out of like the largest defeats, right? Like when you got up and was just like, F this, like, yo, I'm gonna show them, because a lot of times it started off with, oh, okay, I'ma show them, right? And then you realize that, like, nah, you just want to make yourself proud, right? So yeah, so don't despise your glow up or whatever. If you on my friends list, then like I'm rooting for you. And for those of us who are still like struggling, we may still be in our dark night of the soul. Dark night of the soul is rough because that's when all your childhood. Hey, Brianna. Dark night of the soul is when all that traumatic stuff comes up from your past, and we start dealing with depression. Hey, Shell Bell, that's my dance ministry boo. We start dealing with childhood stuff, like childhood memories start coming up and different things like that. That is dark night of the soul, and that is a part of your spiritual awakening. So yeah, y'all got any questions, inbox me, right? It's multiple steps to spiritually awakening, and unfortunately dark night of the soul is a beast, right? And that's like one of the last steps that you take before you go through your disconnect phase. And your disconnect phase is when you just disconnect from people. You start blocking people. You start being on your social media less, and feel like you may not be able to hear from God, but you just went through this euphoric awakening. Life looks different. Food tastes different. Things just feel different. You love yourself more. You're not standing for people's bullshit no more. You just, you just woke, right? You're woke. So, yeah, anywho, but then you go into a dark night of the soul, and that's when you have to start dealing with those emotions. I've gone through, I think, about 3 or 4 spiritual awakenings, and I can always tell when I'm in my dark night of the soul, because I start saying, God, oh my God, like, I'm so tired of all these emotions. Like, where did they come from, right? That's dark night of the soul. So anyway, y'all gotta be educated so that you don't get stuck, right? Because it's time for us to wake up, because we got stuff to do. So anyway, for those of y'all who just joined in, hey Abdul, hey Kenneth, did I miss anybody else? And hey Shelbell. So anywho, we gonna wrap it on up. So I came on here to talk about the glow up that happens after we've been through things that are traumatic. And I was just saying that it's a shame that people start to hate on you whenever you start to vibrate higher, or you just start to glow, and the first thing they want to do is say that you're extra. Hey Suzanne, that's one of my old classmates. So Suzanne, I'm taking my baby to school. She's going to Marymount in New York. So yeah, I always think about your daughter whenever I think about my little baby who want to be on Broadway. So I hope you are doing well. So anywho, guys, so we were just talking about it's a shame that people hate on your glow up, and it's a shame that people put you through a whole lot of BS, and then whenever you start shining because you went within versus lashing out, you went within instead of lashing out, you became better instead of bitter, and then people want to stay on the sidelines and call you a hater. And I'm gonna be in trouble for this message, but oh well, I gotta speak my truth. And I was also saying, very rarely do I talk about haters, because I just don't feel like they deserve my time. You go through a phase in life where you realize that people are hating on you. You got haters and all of that kind of stuff. Once you get through that phase, you let it go. Haters are just going to be irrelevant, and you just shine just cuz, and you shine because what it is that you're doing is less about people and it's more about your mission. And that's the other thing that makes you upset, when people want to say, oh, you just want to be seen. No, I just want to do God's will. God, source, spirit, whatever it is that you want to call them. Like, we are here for a reason and a purpose, and I encourage you guys to get on about your business. And I want to say shame, shame, shame to those people that want to hate on those of us that feel like that now is the time, and it's an urgency for us to step out and do what it is that we need to do. I'm becoming better, not bitter. And I'm gonna do what I need to do so I don't become a monster, right? Because I've been through enough stuff that I could just be a beast, right? But I choose not to. Like, I choose the love vibration, because love is the highest vibration, and it just feels good here, right? So, you know, you got to do a lot to be able to keep that peace and that harmony. And if it means you got to hug a tree, if it means you got to meditate and drink tea and burn candles and smudge and crystals and all of that, because guess what? I'm going to say this to my Christians. God created all of it. Like, you cannot tell me that there are, sorry, that's my daughter calling me. You cannot tell me that there are crystals in the ground that have healing virtues and it's the devil. I'm sorry. I just don't believe that stuff anymore. My birthstone is an amethyst. And guess what? Amethyst is all about healing. Am I or am I not all about healing? So, yeah. So, anywho, I digress. And I'm going to keep my spiritual journey, my personal spiritual journey. And, you know, I really don't have time to care what people think. I just wanted to give y'all haters about 10 minutes of my time to say, shame on y'all who want to digmatize our feelings and then judge the way we healing. Just sit back and take this good light, this good healing light, and stop being a hater, and instead you work on being better instead of bitter. All right, y'all. So thank all of y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all so much. And I guess I will talk to y'all tomorrow. I wanted to come on here and talk to y'all about what did I want to talk about? I don't know. Maybe I probably hit on it all during this live. But you know what? I love y'all so much. Thanks for tuning in and checking me out and showing me love. I truly appreciate it. I'm just trying to be obedient. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do what I was created to do, what I was sent here for. I just want to please God, you know? And for the church folks, I will not be deceived. So, anywho, I love y'all so much. I will holler at y'all tomorrow. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you so much for the love. So everybody who came on here, thank y'all so much. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And yeah, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. All right.
Joseph, pick up the phone. Thanks, where you at? See you in LA, you been in my head. Baby, you been dog, tell me where you stay. Just like I remember, such a pretty face.